You beat Willow to it. Well done. Yeah, he beat you to it. Sure as anything. I mean, maybe you shouldn't have been slacking when I had that problem, huh?
Look, I just noticed that nobody had posted anything, so I was gonna post first, and then I looked down and the word first was there. Heartbroken.
Did we have did we have like supports to do? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
We're definitely like at the monastery, right?
Yeah. We were for sure at the monastery. That is correct.
I think.
Wasn't slacking. I just noticed no one had posted and put first down.
Oh, that's right. We'd come in here to get motivation, I think, right?
Yep.
Had been the plan. Oops. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a great minds think alike kind of deal, isn't it?
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
Inu's being sneaky, guys.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I do have a couple bonus things. Oh. Okay. So. Wait. What? Wait, what do you mean part one and part two? By.
Did he have to separate one of the memes into two
Literally,
memes?
he did. Yeah. But somehow that seems illegal. But you know, well, ow.
Bite your tongue?
No, I got my lip actually. I same spot I got it when Baz and I were having lunch yesterday. Is it not? Maybe not. I just don't remember the last time. I could probably find it, but that's like effort or whatever. Suppose I should probably. For one thing, I should get off of the stream. We'll be starting soon. Screen
Yeah,
in a moment.
probably.
I'll do that as soon as I get the model loaded. I gotta do that. So probably means no update. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to update.
Oh, I didn't realize you were doing that through a Steam thing.
Yeah.
Huh. What do you know?
Okay. Let's grab the main maze screen. There we go. Okay. Just oop, get. This is the bit where it gets tricky. You just get myself over here. Okay, now I gotta start actually pulling these down. I don't know if you'll see what I see on that willow, but oh man. That, That's, it's an unfortunate, text thing going on
The
there.
red?
No. Yeah, I'll mention it when we get there. Not like it's a typo or anything. It's just the first thing I saw when I looked at it. I was like, not sure about this one.
Let's see. Before he shows up, Gil is late.
I mean, Gil is late. Gil's always late. We've been over this, like, repeatedly. Gil is perpetually late. It's just, you know, his state of being.
Also, Bio says he's done the part 1, part 2 at least 7 times, with it not having been seen since the death of Oid.
Huh. I think the thing previously with it was, the reason I don't think it registered for me was I think that was at a time when you weren't like actually numbering them in the Discord messages. So like it was it was probably named part 1, part 2, but it wasn't like
Presented as such.
it wasn't when I was looking in Discord labeled like 4A and 4B or whatever, you know? Is I think the thing that sort of threw me on it.
It was named as such, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get the last one from last week up. That's not where we're starting. Relax, everything's fine. Calling it a heated argument might be an understatement. So the thing with this one, the very first thing when I looked at this that jumped out to me was unholy screaming.
Yeah.
That parenthesis is really unfortunate.
So, yes, that was the same thing I noticed, but I was trying to spare what it was by just saying the red text.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant just like the color. Yeah. It's clearly unholy screaming with the parenthesis, but holy shit, the first thing I saw in that image was just unholy screaming.
So,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Here's the thing. My brain went even worse because I saw CUN and then went cunt holy screaming.
No. This is Bio. Bio's a good lad. He wouldn't. Oh no, there's still one of those things left over here? Do not worry, Lysithia. Just stay back and I shall handle this. No, you stand back and I'll handle this to do. It's too dangerous to get close to one of those things with just an axe. I would not say that is entirely accurate. Something like this should be no problem for my axes to fell. Come on, Dedu. We both know that I'm better suited for fighting these things than you are. Lysithia, I have taken care of a great number of beasts by this point. Handling something like this wouldn't be a problem for me. Yeah, well, even then, my ranged attacks are still the better thing to use here. Lysithia, a question. Alright. You are being strangely insistent about this. Is there a reason for it? I wanted the professor to tell me I did a good job for helping her earlier by giving me an MVP medal. Ah, I see. It's nothing to feel ashamed over. All of us have thoughts such as that on occasion. Besides, you needn't worry about earning the award, for it would likely be given to myself after this battle. What? No way! You might not have been there, but I did a lot to help the professor make a clear path for us to get here. This isn't a competition, Lysithia. And if it were, I'd likely be victorious because of the effort I put in to get my group through the east side. Yeah, but I was the one who killed Caspar. I didn't even need more than one shot to do it either. That has to be enough for the professor to think I earned it. And I have cleaved numerous soldiers in two with my axe on the way here, most of which were from critical attacks. Closer screaming. Ah, to hell with it! Lysithea, I can understand your frustration, but you know what will happen if you damage one of... The hell, child! What do you think you're doing? You know how expensive it is for me to fix one of those! Chanting under breath. I apologize, Professor. This is largely my fault. You see, Lysithea and I were discussing which of the two of us were more deserving of the MVP award this mission, and I don't care what you were talking about. Being angry doesn't give someone the right to break one of my... Dangerously close screeching. Just stop existing already, you stupid monster! Seraphim! Wait, what? Critical infinity. Encroaching blast. You know, sometimes I honestly forget you can just do that, child. I believe that it is safe to say you have won, Lysithea. Well, Professor, do you think I earned the MVP award this time? Yeah, sure. I bet Dimitri probably didn't want that half of the fortress anyway. Meanwhile, the dude just casually blocking a nuclear bomb. As you do.
Which is kind of ironic, because if he'd been hit by that attack, he'd have been super dead, because his res is garbage.
He has, like, what, 4?
I think.
Somehow I doubt an inheritance tax would apply here. Oh, dear.
Let's see. Meanwhile, Bio says, so I wanted to do something involving this one, but was stuck on how I wanted to handle it for a bit, but eventually the thought of Child and To-Do literally just arguing over this came to mind. Zed said he rejected a comic suggestion I made on the basis that he was uncomfortable with my subject matter. With the thing that really sealed it as the basis I wanted to work with being the end of that thought, with it going from them just arguing to a literal nuclear explosion going off.
Yeah, that's fair. She wasn't over helping the medical staff, so this is the only other place I can think she'd be. Mercy, you in there? I wanted to ask you for something.
Hey, is that you, Annie? You may come in if you'd like.
Well, thanks, Mercy. I was actually wondering if I could borrow... Ah, what the hell is the Death Knight doing here?
Death Knight? What are you... Oh my, I hadn't realized I was still wearing it. Please give me a moment. I will also switch on the lights.
My apologies, Annie. Is this better? It was just you, Mercy? Oh, that's a relief. Yes, it is my room, so of course I would be the one you would find. I feel like I have to ask, why exactly do you have that? Sorry, I suppose I should explain. You see, back when we'd completed our previous mission, several weeks ago... Alright, everyone, good job on clearing this place out as fast as you did. I'll have to see if I can't get someone to throw together a victory party when we get back. Without any booze. Mercy? Why are you sitting over here in the corner looking like someone just shot? Alright, really bad choice of words, but you get what I mean. Oh, hello, Professor. I just don't feel well after what happened with the death of my brother, and celebrating with a party doesn't feel right, so no matter whose side he was on. Oh, the party wasn't about killing the Death Knight, it was about killing Caspar. Prick had it coming when he chose to side with that bitch. Actually, think you could hold on for a sec? Here, I want you to take this. Professor, where did you... Is that the Death Knight's helmet? Yes. But why would you give it to me like this? Look. We both know that I suck at this, alright? I have no fucking clue how to talk to someone who's not feeling great. But I do at least know stealing things off of corpses usually makes me feel better when I'm not at my best. So I thought maybe you having this would help, since it was your brothers and all. I know that this might be strange to say, but despite how odd of a gesture this is, having this helmet to remember my brother by does actually make me feel more at ease about this. It better have. That was literally the best and only idea I had, so if it didn't work, I'd have no clue what to do after that. I know, Professor. Thank you. You're actually trying, and that alone means a lot. I must ask, though, you did remember to remove the head first, yes? Wait, did I? And you did take my brother's head out first before handing me this, right? Oh, now I get it. The professor gave you the helmet to make you feel better in her own way. Indeed, it was not the most straightforward thinking, but having this helmet has helped me to get through my brother's passing. I guess that weird thinking of hers actually works out sometimes after all. Though, I have to ask, how did you make the helmet do that thing with the eyes earlier? What are you referring to, Annette? You know, that thing the Death Knight did where his helmet's eyes would... Mercy, are you feeling okay? I'm feeling just fine, Annie. Why do you ask? No reason. No reason whatsoever. Runs in the family, don't question it.
Clearly. Okay, so then Bio made some other comments. Let's see. So this one you might remember last week when Zed was talking about how he wanted me to make an unhinged Mercy carrying around her brother's severed head. I wasn't doing that. But before he had asked, I'd actually had another idea for it come to mind instead. With the idea that made the whole thing come together being me, my thinking about that scene of baby Boba Fett holding Django's helmet in episode 2, with it still having his head inside. Additionally, you can't see it basically at all, but there's actually a framed photo next to Mercy's bed.
Is there?
Yeah, it's her and Annie.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's kind of mostly hidden behind Annie's head. In fact, the only part of it you can see is Annie.
Yeah, I assume it's her and Annie anyway. I live also sorry took a bit was redoing old thumbnails.
Oh. Yeah, it is her and Annie. Hold on.
Gil is in chat.
Yeah, I mean, he's late.
He was apparently redoing his old thumbnails.
That sounds like way too much effort. You should probably cease doing that immediately.
I don't know, maybe that's why he has more subscribers than we do.
Yeah, that's true. Go big YouTuber now. He's beating me. True story. Hey, it hasn't like actually grabbed the. There we go. So, oh god, it's super large. But yeah, that's basically the picture that's on the thing there. It's just, you know, little Annie and little Mercy and
And a cake.
I was gonna go with pancakes, but you're probably right. It's most likely a cake. Although it looks like
Poorly
the
decorated.
cake barfed frosting from its middle all over everything. So that's a thing. So I think I actually just ate Manuela. So, have you been managing with that beam sword I gave you, Flane? Given the lack of both angry shouting and increased medical staff hours, I take it practice has been going all right? It most certainly has, Professor. I have made sure to only practice outside of monastery grounds as instructed, and it has been several weeks since I have last cut something in half by mistake. Huh. Guess you've been making some good progress with it then. Anything else you wanted to mention before I head off for the rest of my rounds?
Yes, I must inform you of something most important, Professor.
Alright, go ahead.
As of this morning, my father and I have come to an understanding, so he shall no longer meddle in my personal life and bother the others on my behalf.
Huh. How'd you manage that? I bet it probably involved a ton of yelling.
It most certainly did, Professor.
Well, damn. I wish I was actually there to watch. The look on Seth's face during that must have been... There you are, Professor Byla. Oh, fuck me. You just go find something else to do, Flane. Apparently I have to deal with this now.
Oh, very well then, Professor.
Great. What the fuck do you want to say this time, Manuela? Come now, Professor. Is that any way to greet someone when you haven't even heard what they have to say yet? Yes! Especially when it's you, yes! You know, people treating others like this is exactly why life can be so hard sometimes. But at least if you have friends to help you, it can make things a lot easier for you. Not that you would know anything about that. What was that last bit? Nothing, Professor Byla. Just thinking about all the friends that I have is all. Yeah, sure you do. But at the end of the day, friends aren't really what I'm lacking in. It's true love that seems to keep evading me. Well, maybe you should just give up on trying to find someone if this is how you're gonna act around them. How dare you say such a thing, Professor? If you can say something like that without any remorse, then I truly hope you spend the rest of your life alone as well. That way you'll at least know the misery I must live through every day. You know what, Manuela? You can just go Professor Manuela! Dorothea, what are you... How could you possibly say something so horrible to someone, Manuela? I don't see what the big deal is. If anything, I'd say it's entirely fair for the professor to end up in the same boat I'm in with how unfairly she treats me every day. Yeah, if by unfairly you mean that I'm the only person here that refuses to put up with your constant whining and drunken bullshit, then yes, that is what I do. See, there you go again, treating me like I'm some kind of drunken cretin who isn't even here to hear you. Why should I care if someone like you would end up alone in life or not? Enough, Manuela! Even if you don't care about the professor, can you at least think about the other side of what you're saying? I can't say I understand what you mean. Oh, even if you hate the professor, she isn't the only person you'd be spiting by saying you wish she'd spend the rest of her life alone. If you say that you never want her to find someone to spend her life with, that means that if there would have actually been someone she found in the future, you'd be saying they don't deserve to be happy either. Trust me, Dorothea, if there was ever someone that was actually stupid enough to fall for this uncaring jackass here, hey! Then I would be doing them a favor by making it so that never happens, and they would thank me for it too. Besides, why would it be your concern if there's someone who feels like they'd want to waste their life spending it with this walking disaster of a woman? Wow. Fuck you too, Manuela. Actually, yeah, why would that even be a thing you bother bringing up, Dorothea? Oh, don't I have choir practice today, Professor? Yes. Well, in that case, I should probably get going so I don't end up late. See you later. Wait, but isn't it still another 3 hours before it would start? Oh, Dorothea. You sweet summer child.
Bio apologizes that Dorothea's lines are hard to read.
Only a little bit. I mean, look, I have it big enough that I wasn't having too much trouble with it, so, you know. Okay. A calm moment before the storm. Part 1. It was still...
What?
Still got a Scuffy back there. In the back left.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, JPEG, there's something I've been wondering about for a while that I wanted to ask you. Okay, what is it? Remember that time you froze me in magic stasis or whatever that was at the bottom of that river while we fixed my body back up? It would be kind of hard to forget given that we were stuck down there for 5 whole years, but what about it? Do you think those years we were stuck down there like that would actually count towards how old I am, or would they just not matter for it because I spent the whole time magically frozen? That's a... huh. I honestly never really considered that before. Huh. I don't know how to answer that. Seriously? You were the one that cast that stasis coma spell thing, and you don't even know how that would work? Look, it's not really something I was thinking about at the time, considering I had to figure out how to keep you from dying and all. Well, damn. Could you at least, like, look into it or something? I guess I could try, sure. Why are you suddenly so interested in how old you technically are anyways? Because I figured I should at least know how old I actually am now in case I end up having to correct people about it today. Wait, why would you need to correct... Oh, today was actually your birthday, isn't it? What, are you telling me that despite basically living in a calendar, you somehow forgot? Sorry, there's been a lot more schoolwork I've had to do for you lately, so it just slipped my mind. Yeah, well, you can thank Manuela for that. Pretty sure she's been finding ways to get me even more work to do after I ripped into her a few weeks back because of how fucking aggravating she is to deal with. Yeah, I can't really blame you for that. I still can't figure out how she got so drunk that one time that she ended up passing out on the floor in here. And I still can't believe that we can't just fire that drunken mess. Something about tenure or whatever said it was called. Anyways, since it's your birthday today, was there anything you had planned? Not really, no. What? But I thought you had that thing that made you always celebrate it being someone you know's birthday. Just never really put much thought into doing anything for my own birthday since I used to always just spend it fishing with my dad. Oh, that must be why she hasn't reminded anyone about it today. Plus, I'm not sure if you were aware, but it is kind of hard to invite myself to a tea party. Huh. I think you could hold on a second, JPEG? Yeah, sure. If you aren't someone I hate, I guess you can come in.
Basically, no Senate or Manuela allowed.
Hello, Professor. It's good to see you. Dimitri, what are you doing here? It's your birthday, Professor, remember? Well, yeah, but that doesn't really answer why you are here. If anything, I kind of figured that suddenly showing up out of nowhere today would be more of a Dorothea thing. For some reason, she always seems to show up near me during holidays. Yes, well, I wasn't really sure if you were going to make a big deal of today or not, since you haven't said much about it despite how you usually are about birthdays, so I got together with the others from the class and we made you something. A card? You always go out of your way to celebrate for us whenever one of our birthdays rolls around, so we all thought you should get something too, Professor. Is it just the card, or about that? Unfortunately, with the state of things being what they are now because of the war, we couldn't really find you a gift that any of us thought you would like, Professor. Yeah, I guess it would probably be pretty hard to find a weapon that isn't already occupied right now, huh? That does seem to be the case, Professor. I should probably be on my way now, then. Oh, but before I leave, would it be alright to ask you something, Professor? Alright. What is it? Do you happen to have a favorite tea? Not really. I basically only drink tea when I bring some for other people's birthdays, or when Punch Lady used to do tea breaks back when she taught me magic. so I don't have much of a preference. I see. Well, in any case, I should be leaving now. Happy birthday, Professor. Later, and, thanks for the card. I'll be sure to let the others know you appreciated the gift.
So, before we move on, because this is the one with part 2, right?
Yes, this is the one with part 2.
So, Zed said, okay, I have one question. Who do you guys hate most? Edelgard, Manuela, Gilbert, Sedith, or Leone? And my response in chat was immediately Leone, for me anyway.
The thing is, right, like, Manuela's just, like, a drunken, horrible person.
She's just
Manuela
bitter.
is a bitter, drunken, horrible person. Who is bitter because she's lonely, and she's lonely because she's drunk.
Yeah.
And
And because she and, oh god, why am I blanking on the other teacher's name?
Hanneman.
Hanneman can't seem to figure out the fact that they're clearly into each other.
Like, she has a whole litany of problems. Edelgard is
Crazy.
A moron, B, crazy, and C, possibly mind-controlled to some degree at the moment. So, you know, she's, she has extenuating circumstances.
Sedith is logical.
Sedith is kind of just reasonable,
Yeah.
except where it comes to Flayn.
Yeah, but because he's reasonable, we've made him the arch enemy of our Byleth.
Because reason is, you know, not within her
thing.
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Gilbert, in the narrative that we have created, is kind of like the worst father ever, but like in the actual canonicity is totally fine. Like, dude's an exemplary knight. Kind of was a deadbeat dad for, you know, a while, but like once he and Annie kind of got reunited, he was nothing if not,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then, but then the other thing about, to circle back to Sedith for a second, Sedith, if you spend a lot of time in his supports, is actually a really good guy. Like, a genuinely good person.
except where it comes to Flayn's romantic partners.
Yeah, well, he's very protective of Flayn, with some good reason, though.
Yeah.
But Leone, especially to Byleth, is...
Leone is just an unrelenting bitch for no reason. Like, the only reason she's such a jackass, specifically to Byleth, is because
she's
Byleth was
Gerald's
born,
daughter. Yep.
basically. Like, Leone wanted to be Gerald's kid, and she's mad at you for being that. And so she legitimately goes out of her way to fucking shit on you the day your dad dies.
And, you know, like, even in her support conversations with Byleth, she's critical of Byleth and, you know, unrelentingly, unapologetically, like, praising Gerald, but basically telling Byleth off for not appreciating her dad. Like, screw you, Leone. You have no idea whether or not I appreciate my father. And even, like, and it would be one thing if that was just their relationship in Three Houses, and it's, you know, you inferring that as the player because of the way she interacts with you and, you know, taking it personally, but it's the exact same shit in Three Hopes.
Yeah, she's literally the same complete scumbag to Byleth in Three Hopes. Like, she's just kind of an awful person. Like,
Specifically to Byleth.
Outside of Byleth, she's fine, but
like her supports with Shez are actually awesome.
Yeah, well, that's because Shez is a senior mercenary, and
Yeah.
Leone has a case of hero worship going on.
Yeah, but Byleth is also a senior mercenary.
Yes, but she's Gerald's daughter, which trumps that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Leone is definitely the worst of the lot. Easily. Like, far and away the worst of the lot. Hold on. Where'd my I've lost the there. I lost OBS for a second. I had to find it.
But yeah, like if you're asking me at any rate to pick like my least favorite character from a narrative standpoint, Leone.
At least in this game. I think in Three Hopes it might actually be Gilbert, just because he literally is just kind of there and doesn't do anything.
So again, I haven't actually played through the Blue Lions route with anything even remotely close to fidelity.
Well,
so
well, let me ask you this. What chapter did he join?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't.
Huh.
He's not playable.
Huh.
So he's there the whole time. This lauded knight, this great, great knight individual does fuck all to actually help. Ever.
Huh.
Like, there's a couple of missions, or maybe there were paralogs or something, where, like, he's a fielded unit, and then it's like, well, if he dies, you lose. It's like, cool, thanks for being an actual impediment and nothing else. Especially when you're playing on Merciless, and that fucker can get himself killed real goddamn quick! Anyway. An actual thank you? Hey, are you feeling okay? You've been kind of off ever since you got shown that card. Just, feeling in a good mood is all. Could you go ahead and read this for me, JPEG? You sure? I know you can't really read it yourself, but... it's fine. You already read everything else for me, so what's one more thing? Well, alright then. Let's see. Ingrid, Hilo, Professor. Professor.
That's from Serial.
Yeah, Marianne. How are you doing today? Ingrid, we weren't really sure if you'd be spending time with anyone today to celebrate. Nope, don't grab the background, that's not helpful. Oh, god damn it, give me back the image, thank you. Lysithia. But even if you weren't, we wanted to make sure that you didn't feel alone today, just like you do for us whenever it's our birthdays. Oh, that's an L. I was like, who is F.I.? No, that's an L. That's Flane, yeah.
You always do so much to aid us when we require it, even if it is in your own strange way, so we felt you deserved the same treatment in kind.
Annette?
So for once, we wanted to do something nice for you to make up for it, even if we could only manage this card instead of a proper gift.
Bernadetta? And speaking of that, we don't know if it would have been something on your mind or not, but don't worry about us. To do? We all know this battle will likely be the most difficult challenge we may ever face. Ash, yep. But even then, no matter how unhinged Edelgard has become, not one of us is afraid of what we're about to walk into. Mercy?
Because we have faith that we shall make it out okay, since we all know you'd never let anything bad happen to us.
Dimitri? So just know that regardless of how bad the situation you're in, how badly the odds are stacked against you, or how horrible the enemy you end up facing, Dorothea cutting in at the very end, we will always be there, gladly marching alongside you to help give them hell. In the classroom. And that's everything. Yeah, I guess so. They really do all care about you, you know? Even with the way you usually are to everyone. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, then. JPEG? What is it? Thank you for doing all the stuff you do for me. You know, things like this. I don't know where I'd be if you weren't there to help. No problem, Byleth. That's what friends are for, aren't they? Meanwhile... So, how'd it go, Dimitri? She actually said thanks for the card we all made for her. She did? Wow. It must have actually meant a lot to her then if she was openly nice about it. I think it did, yes. After all, this would be the first time she's had a birthday pass without her father around for her. That's not easy for someone to go through, not even the professor. Yeah, I thought about as much. Thanks again for asking the others to help out with this, Dimitri. And no need to thank me, Dorothea. We all wanted to do something for her today, even before you brought the card idea up to me. So if anything, me and the others should be the ones thanking you for giving us a solid basis to work with. Yeah. I guess none of us like to see her feeling down, do we? Anyway, what about the other thing? How did that go? I apologize, Dorothea. I asked her about it like you had requested, but, the professor says that she doesn't really have any preference when it comes to tea. Damn it. How am I supposed to invite her for birthday tea now? I'm sure you'll find something to do for her another time, Dorothea. But what if I don't, Dimitri? It isn't gonna be long now before we all march off to Enbar, and who knows if I'll even be able to have another chance once all of this is done with. Oh, don't worry about that. You will get your chance. How can you say that for sure? Who knows what that lunatic Edelgard has planned for when we get there? I know it because you aren't the only one who believes in the professor. No matter what Edelgard has planned for us, the professor will get us out of this mess. You're right. As much as she might try and downplay it, as long as she's still breathing, the professor Byleth would never let something happen to us. So, I guess it's all on me to think of something, if I ever can. You'll figure it out. But, you know how she is about these things. I just can't see a way that I could say it that would make her understand. I do know how the professor is, true, but I also know you, Dorothea. If there's anyone who's persistent enough to find a way to say something like that to her in a way she'll understand it, it's you. You'll find the right words in time, so don't worry. All of us know that you can, Dorothea. Aw, thanks, Dimitri. So much nicer when you're not fucking crazy.
Yeah, well.
A murderous lunatic sociopath. You know, as you do. Just catching up. Okay, cool. Wasn't there's something else? Oh, Jesus, wall of text.
Oh. Yikes.
Okay. 1 second. I knew Bio had some stuff, but like, I tapped over and it's just a wall of text. Hold on. There's also this, which I need to pull for a second. Although, I have a feeling this is not going to play nice with the dimensions of the meme thing here. Yep, this is gonna be a problem. Okay. So, we're just gonna do a slow pan across this. Because resizing the window that I use for the memes is kind of a pain in the ass later, so... I do like Cyril's, like, janked up pee in the happy birthday. And Dorothea just winking.
Annie's smiling despite the dark circles under her eyes.
Well, that's, mostly our fault. And Edelgard frowning in the background. Okay, let's...
Plain just looks so cute, although I miss her I Heart Fish flag.
It's probably there and just behind Ingrid's head. let me just get this back up so we can make sure that it's positioned correctly for later. Alright, sweet, sweet. Okay. Wall of text time. Hold on. So, since the game couldn't really do anything special for Violet's birthday, since there isn't really any way for them to account for how you manually set that date yourself at the start of the playthrough, Bio kind of ended up taking a lot of liberties with it. Important to mention off the bat is that how this one ended up going super wasn't the direction he was planning for it originally. When he thought of this one, it was essentially most of the dialogue from the first 7 panels condensed into only 6, with the 7th panel just being a joke about Dorothea being angry to hear from Dimitri that Violet doesn't have a favorite tea as a way to explain why she hadn't shown up herself. Once I actually had all that written down, though, I realized it was a bit too much dialogue to fit in only 7 panels, so I decided to have to break it up by adding a couple panels extra and making it be in 2 parts in order for it to make it actually possible to fit everything. It was at that point where the thought of, oh, we're like 2 or 3 in-game weeks from the final maps now occurred, which led to changing the plan he was originally planning for with the simple Dorothea joke to instead be the more serious conversation that ended up being between her and Dimitri. Also, there were originally never any plans at all to actually go into what was written in the card Violet was given, mostly on the grounds that he had no idea what would be written in it to begin with. And that stayed true right up to the point where he ended up rewriting the original Dorothea joke panel to now be 3 actually serious ones instead, and suddenly had the thought of that small conversation Violet and JPEG would have had after JPEG finished reading the card. But once he did get to that point, he realized it would actually be the first time Violet wouldn't have her dad around to celebrate with her. And since the students we actually care about from our class mostly aren't a bunch of emotionally stunted psychos, at least not anymore, they would actually pick up on something like that, as well that Violet does worry about them all in her own weird way, and suddenly felt it both important and necessary to actually include what was in the card Violet was handed, so it could also include the conversation between her and JPEG, even if he still had no idea what the card would say. Photo that was included at the end of the card actually came first before any of the dialogue did, the idea being to have each member of the A-team, honorary members included, write one of the letters for happy birthday on it with their own colors, with Professor being written in the Saber team colors, except he kind of miscounted how many letters there were actually in happy birthday when he was planning. So when he was putting the words together in the correct colors and font in Cyril's case, after assembling the photo for the full team in the classroom, he realized he didn't actually have anyone else to use for the last Y, at which point he decided the best thing to do for the final letter would be to use Gerald's dialogue color for it, to make it kind of feel like the team was helping him to still be there to celebrate in spirit, which was also why he made sure to get the photo of him and Violet in the background of the shot. At which point, he then spent the next day or so just trying to figure out what the hell the card would actually say, the idea of everyone getting to write their own line down in it eventually coming to mind, and with that, he ended up figuring out what the actual dialogue would be eventually by working his way backwards from the final line, which he knew he wanted to be from Dorothea as soon as he committed to figuring the card out, and then sorting out which line felt best went with which student, with Cyril and Marianne getting the first line since they wouldn't personally have as much to say compared to the others, and Cyril having the first line being a good way to immediately get across the whole idea of it, because his unique handwriting made it clear everyone wrote their lines themselves. Yeah. Okay, sweet, sweet. Okay.
I agree. This is a lot of work. Bio has been asked in chat how long the memes typically take.
I'm sure the answer to that is too long.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, these with all the extra work on the 4th one, like these were probably a longer than normal involvement, but regardless. So, you guys might notice that there's a kind of odd thing that is going on right here, where I'm actually requesting that the game skip a bunch of days. There's a thing that I want to try, and we're gonna see if I can get this to proc, because it'll be really funny if it works.
And if it
And
works,
if it doesn't, we have a save, so we'll just revert.
yeah, and if we can get it to work, it's going to be super helpful for us in the
And
long run.
really, really funny. So let's try this. See
What's up, Sarge?
see if I can break the game. Okay, we have to do Leonie's. We have to do Leonie's birthday.
Oh no, it's an endless. Oh, this is awful.
No, it's fine. You can only do one per thing.
Okay, phew.
Yeah.
I was about to say, please
No,
don't make me have to
it's
do
good, it's
this
good. Don't worry,
one a
don't worry
million
about it.
times.
Yeah, we do. This is Violet's thing. She, like, even people she genuinely cannot stand, she is compelled to do birthdays. No spite skips. The spite skips are illegal.
Alright, well, before we look
Just,
at anything
by the way,
else-
just leave it open in case we have to revert, also.
Yeah. Let me see.
Why must we be so cursed as to be compelled to do this?
You
I
know, she is the worst because we literally can't talk to her about cats or cute months.
Well, I mean, that's par for the course. We can never talk about anyone, or with anyone about cats or cute monks.
So you're looking for the 4-Spice Blender Angelica tea.
4-Spicer Angelica. Okay, well, I have actually a surprising amount of Angelica.
Thanks for
so-
inviting me.
You're welcome. I do
Screw
like
you.
I do
I do
like
like your
hair.
model, though.
Yeah, like your hair is good. I like your hair. Your model is actually almost identical to your Three Hopes model. You just have different hair in Three Hopes.
That looks delicious. I think this might be my favorite tea.
You think?
You think she's not sure, much like Dorothea isn't sure what if she likes food or not.
Fair.
Thanks.
Yeah,
is really
who
nice.
did okay Leonie supports? That's a very good question. Guessing someone's age, monastery security, close calls.
Monastery security.
Wow.
Okay, sure, why not?
Close calls also would have
Yeah,
worked.
that was my gut reaction. Right?
Yeah,
Reliable allies, perfect recipes,
Reliable
monastery
allies.
mysteries.
I see.
Yeah, that
Fun
seems
fact, you can
reasonable.
just talk to her about Geralt. ...
God, of course. Out of everything we've done in this entire playthrough, recruiting this absolute jackass was probably the single worst mistake we ever made. We had no way of knowing at the time. I had no way of knowing at the time. You know, like...
Oh, yeah.
Cooking mishaps, books you've read recently, plans for the future.
Plans for the future.
Wow. Back home, I always trained alone. No one else in my
Nod
village
sire
wanted to be a
praise.
mercenary.
Not it is. Perfect tea time.
Screw you, Leonie. Well, I guess we know one thing that's gonna be in the memes next week. Is the awkward tea party
for the
between
tea.
Violet
Listen,
and
if
Leonie.
this thing we're trying works, I'm sure that's gonna be a whole meme in and of itself, too.
Yeah, of course.
Violet's charm increased by 1, and so did Leonie's. Fantastic, let's go. Carrying on. Okay, yep, moving on. 25th, what's going on?
Professor,
Oh,
do you think Edelgard will show up?
I mean, I feel like our Violet would severely doubt
yeah,
anything.
I doubt it. She's probably just gonna send Hubert to die.
Sorry to disappoint you, Professor.
Oh, right, we were meeting with her beforehand. I forgot.
Edelgard, I did not think you would actually accept my request.
Call it a whim. Well then, what did you want to talk about?
You.
I will get
and how you're
straight to the
nuts.
point. Why did you start this war?
Oh, that Zed makes a strong point. We did actually need her for Bernie's relic weapon, that's true.
There had to be a way to change things in your territory without the need for so many senseless casualties.
It may be hard to believe, but this is the way that leads to the fewest casualties in the end. Don't you see?
I don't know. We have killed a lot of your people.
Yep.
How could I? Countless people have already lost their lives in this conflict.
Bernie has used that weapon several times.
The longer we took to revolt, the more victims this crooked world would have claimed. I weighed the victims of war against the victims of the world as it is now, and I chose the former. I believe that I have chosen the best path, the only path.
Even after seeing the faces of those who have suffered the ravages of war, you would still force them to throw their lives away for the future? You are obsessively devoted to this war, and deaf to the screams of its victims. You cannot change the cycle of the strong dominating the weak with a method like that.
You're wrong. That very cycle is exactly what I have devoted my life and my power to destroying. If after all of this, you believe the weak will still be weak, that is only because they are too used to relying on others instead of on themselves.
Yes, perhaps someone as strong as you are can claim something like that. But you cannot force that belief onto others. People aren't as strong as you think they are. There are those who cannot live without their faith, and those who cannot go on once they have lost their reason for living. Your path will not be able to save them. It is the path of the strong, and so it could only benefit the strong.
He's not wrong.
So you consider me strong, do you? Even if one clings to their faith, the goddess will never answer them. Countless souls will be lost that way, living without purpose.
I'll tell you what I consider you in this game, Edelgard, is a goddamn cheater. Like, why do you have infinite range counter, Edelgard? It's not cool. You don't have that as a playable unit.
And I can be counted among those who have died that way as well.
You're not dead yet. We're working on it, but you're not dead yet.
But that's why I must change this world, on behalf of the silent and weak.
And do you intend to become a goddess yourself? Will you steal the power to take action from the broken-hearted masses you claim to defend? The ones who can truly change the way of the world are not the rulers, but the people. Pushing
Again,
your
I
own
agree with
sense of
Dimitri.
Justice and your own ideals onto even one other person is nothing more than self-righteousness.
Maybe it is self-righteousness, but it doesn't matter. Someone has to take action and put a stop to this world's endless, blood-stained history.
Do you not believe in the power of the people to join together and rise up? Humans are weak creatures, but they are also creatures who help each other, support each other, and together find the right path. I have learned that humans are capable of all that from the professor and from everyone in my life.
How did you get that from the murder lessons I gave you?
Right?
I doubt a highborn person like yourself could know how the poor feel or what motivates them.
Pot kettle?
Yeah, I'll end this blood-stained history by starting a civil war and slaughtering hundreds.
Yep.
This is nonsense, though I'm finally starting to understand how you feel. But that makes it even clearer to me that we can never fully understand each other.
I feel the same. I finally understand. What you believe is right.
Mass murder.
And so I will crush you with everything that I am.
Goodbye, Dimitri.
Wait, Edelgard. There is something I must give you.
Oh,
This is
God.
for you. Use it to cut a path to the future you wish for. And I will rise up to meet you there. Elle?
Look at cute little Edelgard.
So it's true.
And teeny
You're
tiny
really going
Dimitri.
away? Going back home?
Oh, look at her with, like,
Brown hair.
non-fucked up hair.
There's nothing I can do about it.
You
It's
still
all
have the purple
happening
eyes,
so
though.
fast. I'm as surprised as you are.
Elle.
Shouldn't it be, like, green, though? Because the Adrestian, like, line of succession is all descended from Rhea.
Yeah, but I mean, with time, the hair colors, like, recessive. like the goddess hair trait has to be recessive. Like,
Here. I want you to have this. Elle, listen to me. No matter how hard things get, you can't give in, okay? You've got to cut a path to the future you wish for, no matter what.
It's not like you could ever understand what the poor feel. It's not like you spent 5 years as a moneyless hobo who had to kill others just to scrape by because people in power ruined your life.
right, like, of the two of them,
Why would you give me
arguably
something
Dimitri
like this?
kind of understands it better. I mean, Edelgard was tortured,
I'm sorry. I
For a
couldn't think of
while.
anything better to give you.
but
So was Dimitri, by the ghosts of his past.
yeah.
Edelgard, what are you doing?
Oh,
It's time
fuck
to
off,
go. Hurry
Arendelle.
and get in the carriage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle. I have to go now.
I remember now. You gave me a dagger all those years ago.
You forgot! What do you mean you forgot? Wasn't that the whole point of drawing the damn thing in the first place? Was because you knew Dimitri gave it to you and he would react and try to jump in the way and then get killed by Costas? Like, wasn't that the whole point? What do you mean you forgot?
I'm still sorry about that. I should have given you something that would have made you happier.
Perhaps. At the time, I was quite flustered by such a dangerous gift. I left without giving you a proper response. And that was the last time we saw each other.
No, it wasn't. You went to the Officers Academy together. Like,
True,
Edelgard's memories is
sweet
shit.
memory. With a bitter ending.
I'm afraid it will do no good to reminisce, Dimitri. That girl you knew back then is gone. As good as dead.
Look, I dyed my hair and everything.
But I'll tell you now what I wasn't able to tell you back then. Thank you, my dear forgotten friend. Because of you, I never lost my heart.
I don't know. You seem pretty fucking heartless when you didn't do fuck all to Monica after she stabbed my dad.
As for the future, that will be decided in battle. King of Fargus, as the Emperor, I shall await your arrival in Inbar.
That was the last time we saw each other. We went to school with each other for years. Edelgard, we did? Wait, did we? We fought at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Twice!
We had a victory party. For us, because we won. Okay. Oh, no. Hold on, 29th. Violet visited the cemetery. Okay.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Ah. So this. What? What do you mean, so this?
It is an option.
How could you even do that? She's technically dead. I mean, Dorothea, blatantly. That's why the professor hated you so much, remember? Literally, who is that green-haired person anyway? That's it. I'm gonna shank her, Dimitri. Professor, no!
There must be more to this.
Age is but a number.
I suppose it's working. I'm getting better at this.
Bernie and Ash did stable duty for 2 weeks.
Yes!
Yes! Fucking worked!
Also,
Okay,
it's
I'll,
Dedue's
I'll explain this in a second. Pull up Dedue's birthday, please.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah, I will explain this in a second, I promise. But the fact that we hit the 31st means this worked. And holy shit, this breaks the game so hard. You have no idea.
And we're probably going to spend at least the next half hour of stream doing this.
All
At
right,
least.
what do we need?
Hang on, I'm still pulling it up.
Oh, sweet, okay.
Let's see.
I was so fucking nervous, man.
Also can't talk about cats or cute monks.
Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Ginger tea, 4-spice blend, or cinnamon.
Ginger tea, 4-spice blend, or cinnamon. We only have one cinnamon. Ginger tea. We have 3 4-spice blends. And 3 ginger tea. However, because Dedue is our boy, we will give him the only cinnamon blend we have. He deserves it. He's a good boy.
I am honored to receive your invitation. This tea is my favorite. How did you know?
JPEG told me. Don't worry about it.
My thanks.
Have some tea.
Delicious.
Okay, plans for the future. Books you've read recently, a dinner invitation?
Dinner invitation.
Yes.
Kind of figured. Alright, cool.
Yes.
Cooking mishaps, school uniforms.
Cooking mishaps.
Yes.
Yep, that tracks. Professor, why are you here? I thought we were
Fun
supposed to have
fact,
fought Edelgard the other day.
Dimitri is a discussable thing with to do.
Who cares about that bitch? Here, have a cinnamon roll. Thank you.
Yes.
Favorite sweets, a new gambit.
Favorite sweets.
Sweet. And?
I feel comfortable here.
Blush or laugh?
Indeed.
Lush it is. Tea time. Perfect. No, he does not. Dedue never takes off his armor. Don't be ridiculous. The man sleeps in it. And the tea party, yes.
Delicious. I hope you will invite me again.
Yep. Dedue's idea of casual wear is full plate now. This is true. This is accurate. Okay, so allow me to introduce you guys to something really funny.
It's the beginning of the month again!
Welcome back to the 1st of the 8th!
Ah, there you are. His Highness was looking for you. He's gone ahead and started interrogating the prisoner, Viscount Kleiman's man.
Hey, remember this?
You and I to be present as well. Will you come with me?
Remember this discussion that we had?
I don't overlook your reckless remarks.
Let's do the time warp again.
I only did what I believed was right. I swear to the goddess that
So anyway, yeah, we've seen this already. I'll just skip that.
To the right.
So, fun story. Welcome back to the beginning of the month.
And we can do this forever as long as Inu gets the combination of buttons right. Can we save between each one we do?
Yes, we can. So,
Please?
yeah. So, yeah. You know how Byleth has time powers? It turns out they forgot to take the time powers out of the game. And if you play your cards right, you can just reset the same month infinitely. So, like...
Which, as it turns out, there are a couple of instances that you can do in the pre-time skip
Yeah, you
phase.
can do this before a time
so that
skip.
you can max out
all of your skills.
All of your students' skills. Because
Yeah.
Byleth herself can't. But,
So,
like, you could have all your units that aren't Byleth with S's and all the important things before the
or
time skip
everything.
happens.
Literally
Or
everything if you
True.
wanted to do this for long enough. Plus, you also get your stipend for the beginning of the month.
That is true.
Every time you do this. And like, okay, so let me run through how this works, right? We have the save, so we're good. You can go and do whatever exploring you want. You can do like, you can do the seminars. You can do battles. You can do all kinds of stuff. The only condition is you cannot do this on the last free day before the actual, like, mission. So we couldn't do it here. But any other free day before then, you can do it on. And there has to be a day in the month after the mission date. This is the first time we've had this happen since I found out about this. So it's the first time I've had the chance to test it. So basically, we could do stuff on that day. Or no, the 2nd and the 9th, right? So we can do stuff the 2nd and the 9th, and then on the 16th, we have to skip far enough to reset time. And by doing that, we basically just do the month over and over and over and over again, which is hilarious. So there's anything we've established about Violet, she's a cheating bastard who repeatedly abuses space-time continuum. So yeah, let's just do a couple of seminars real quick to maximize our stuff here. Child, come here. You must train everyone.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Oh, Dorothea got her white magic range +1. Alright, Dorothea's up to an S. Fantastic. Motivation of everybody increased by 50. Could do manual instruction. We'll just do automatic, though. Like, at this point, it really does not matter.
I'm glad I'm getting better.
Bernie learned how to lance better. Why do I feel like I've already done this before? Don't worry about it. Just get back to reading, child. Bernie would like to change from focusing on riding to... No. No, you're focusing on riding, Bernie. Thank you. It's Manuela's birthday. That's okay. We can.
We did the obligatory tea party.
We did the obligatory tea party. It's fine. Like, you can only ever get one birthday gift. It's Violet's birthday. You got a birthday gift. We got... Wait, you're supposed to only be able to get one. Did it actually give us a second? It's not supposed to do that.
We can just skip this conversation.
Yes. As soon as it loads.
We did it!
Oh, wait, no, that's just Bernie and Ash having done the thing.
Child doesn't get Essence of Darkness.
Child does not get Essence of Darkness. It's a problem. It's like the one unfortunate thing about Child is that she does not get Essence of Darkness.
I'm just not there yet.
I work to grow.
Alright. Fantastic. Welcome to the 9th. Welcome to time for us to just do another seminar. Child! Continue to teach everyone about magics. Thank you.
Yep.
Motivation increased by 50. So, manual instruction for some reason had Bernie learning lances, and I have no idea why. Like, I don't know why auto instruction decided that was a good idea. Why do you not have 50? Oh, right, you weren't.
Maybe because he hasn't been going to the seminars.
That tracks. That tracks. So we're just gonna go ahead and Mercy, you're gonna work on that S. Oh, that's unfortunate. Console.
Thank you for being so kind, Professor.
It's okay, Mercy. I know I suck at teaching you white magic because you're better at it than I am. It's not your fault.
I guess I did.
Console.
I'll get it.
It's okay. You're also better at black magic than I am. Don't blame yourself because I suck as a teacher. Dorothea. Work on that. Oh, perfect. There you go.
Quite the mo-
By the way, we're married now or something, I think?
I appreciate
Not yet, actually.
They sit the flame. We go ahead and do black magic training.
I would like.
You do. You've got some motivation, so we'll train you. Did it auto-train you in punching? Is that what happened?
I think it might have auto-trained him in punching.
For God's sake. Oops. Dropped. Let's see. Ash. Yes, we'll give you some horse strength. Okay, this is definitely going to take too long. We're just doing auto. I don't care if auto's going to be, like, wildly inefficient. We're just doing auto. And you are going to train in Lancing, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I figured Otto would just send them down their goals too, and then that didn't happen because it trained Bernie in lances for some godforsaken reason.
Here's the result.
Okay, good. Well done. Well done on the horsing. Bernie is actually decent with lances. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but, like, I have given the game no indication that I want her to be trained in lances, so I don't know why they felt the need to train her in lances for me. It seems unnecessary, frankly. Sedith is up to an A+ in lances. Into that one. Oh, okay, Gilbert's about to hit an A+ in lances. Well,
Hopefully this proves you.
Always something new to learn.
uh-huh, fantastic. Okay, so here's the way you do this. Is you come over here. I'm gonna save so we don't lose all that progress that we just did. So you save, and then you come over here, and you find the day of the mission, and you go down to skip. Now I hold right on the controller, and then press A. Now, I didn't get it that time. You can tell because we're still on the 30th. So I go back, and I go to skip to date, and I hold right, and I press it. And you'll see how it's now switched to Dedu's birthday? That means it's going to work. So we're just going to say, yes, I would like to skip to that date. Then we auto speed through time. And yes, it's Leonie's birthday. Do nothing.
Professor.
Skip. Do we have a quick meeting with Edelgard?
We spent some time at Dad's grave.
Yep.
Sorry.
Still Dorothea, just in case that fucks something up. Okay. Oh, hey, Mercy's hit an S in white magic.
S+,
Or
actually.
even, yeah. Time to change her to focusing solely on black magic, I suppose. Oh, I know I'm fucking with time, but where did I get a second of these rings?
Still a long way to go.
If you don't do the quest with Geralt where he gives you the ring, you just don't get that at all. And I guess you don't get S rank. Huh.
I'll do my best with this.
White Tonefair.
I
Alright.
work to
Diamond
grow.
Axe.
It seems my proficiency has.
Very well.
Lance Prowess.
Technique never
Bow
betrays.
Crit.
I get it.
Sword Prowess. Okay, fantastic. Close. Bernie and Ash did Stable Duty. Then it's Dedu's birthday. We already did that. Thank you. It's the first of the month again.
Ah.
Skip.
Skip. The second of the month again. Alright, cool. Welcome back to the second of the month. Time for us to go and target some goals.
Yep.
Let's see. Mercy, you are now focusing exclusively on... Yeah, black magic. Strength without the sweat. Thank you. There you go. Now, everyone else, keep doing what you were doing. Thanks. Appreciate it.
For now.
And save.
You can probably class change Ash at this point.
Yeah, probably, but, like, I don't see a reason to do that right this second.
Fair.
Alright. Nope, didn't get it. Nope, still didn't get it. So you'll notice it's on the 31st, but it still says Conquer N-Bar. So that is not good.
Correct.
That's a bad proc. Nope. Missed it again. There we go. Got it.
Yep. This is how you can farm support points and all the other stuff we talked about last week.
Yep. Violet's birthday. We got a letter. Skip, skip, skip. Skip, skip, skip. Leonie's birthday. Do nothing.
Professor.
Nope. We had this conversation already. Dorothea, thank you. Oh, yes, that's a thing that I should be doing. Thank you for reminding me. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Every time we reset, we get new people, which means we can get more railguns.
That's true.
Do we need more railguns? No, not really, but we can get... Oh, hey, Annie's mastered dark magic, so that's cool.
I'll do what I must.
Is this what success feels like?
I must always improve.
Lawrence got
the gist of it
Agni's
now.
arrow.
I've really gotten the hang of.
I've learned a thing or two from. I'm finding.
And
my
yes,
focus.
it's auto
Feeling
training
pretty
to
good
do
about
in
this.
brawling.
And also horses?
What? Huh. That's different.
It's the dude's birthday. Back to the first of the month. The dude just wants to get better at punching stuff like Dimitri can.
He's gone ahead and started interrogating the prisoner.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, welcome to the second. Time to go explore the monastery real quick.
Exclusively to check for railguns.
Exclusively to go see if we can get another railgun.
And I suppose we could do some really quick, like, skill training for Byleth to up her abilities a bit. In theory. I say we don't actually do anything like hunting them down. We're literally just checking for...
Yep, I'm literally just checking for Viscums. Nope. Oh, okay, cool.
Honestly, it's not even worth running around to do Byleth's stuff, probably. Although, I suppose...
I'm not going to run around to everything, because that would require me remembering where things are. I will, however, do this. This is very quick. It's in one very, like, centralized location. I don't have to think.
I'll keep...
And it gets me stuff. Alright, cool. And... calendar, and... Get it. Oops. Forgot to hold right. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Got it. It's Manuela's birthday. I don't care. My birthday. I also don't care. Remind me after the next loop to check our inventory and see how many letters from Dimitri we have.
Professor.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll be here.
Well, well. It's been a long time, Professor. And hello to you too, Dimitri.
It's
Please,
not.
you don't
It's-
know who
it's-
Dimitri is.
It's been about a month. You wouldn't remember, though. Your memory's awful. Hold on, we gotta listen to Gerald say again. Hold on, we have to reassert our love of Dorothea. Okay. Ash is training in axes for some reason, also.
Well, he doesn't need to train in bows.
Annie is now training in axe as well. We forgot to retarget her thing, by the way. Should probably do that. Lane's up to an S in
And she's getting close to her S+.
getting close to that S+, yep.
All the more reason to train diligently.
Movement +1.
Dimitri got movement
do what I
+1.
must. Of
That
course.
is fascinating.
I see how this works.
Nobody
they
else
got
got
really
movement
getting the hang of
+1.
it.
White magic range +1. Black magic range +1.
Age is but a
Bow
number.
prowess.
It's all
Sword
instinct.
prowess.
This'll help keep me
Brawling
alive.
prowess. Fantastic. Bernie and Ash did stable duty for several weeks. It's Kadu's birthday. That's nice.
Ah,
I'm
there
Slay
you are.
Edelgarden and the
Titus
Warden.
was
Nah,
looking
we're doing the time warp for a while.
It's been a long time. Actually, it's only been about 5 minutes. What? But aren't you going to remember? But you aren't going to remember this anyway, so see you later, asshole. Okay, goals.
Gerald paying respects to himself.
Annie, you need to focus on something that's not that. Focus on faith, please. Just faith. Exclusively faith. Cool, thank you. Although, to some extent, you guys seem to not be obeying what I'm telling you to focus on anyhow, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. Nobody else is maxed at anything, so let's, explore real quick. Go see if we can get some more railguns. Excuse me, door!
Yeah, railgun check, then choir practice.
Railgun check, choir practice, back to time warp. Hello, doggo of the bench.
Bench doggo!
Bench doggo. That's Mithril. That's Umbral Seal. That's Master Seal. That's That's fucking goddamn moose!
Hey.
Zed wants a comic where Violet stubs her toe and sonic rings pop out.
Singing is...
From everyone else's perspective, they're gonna just blink one day and then suddenly they're swole as fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, sweet. Now we just go into the menu, we go to the calendar, we go down here, we skip the date, we didn't get it. Skip the date, we didn't get it. We skipped the date, we didn't get it. We skipped the date, get it. Evidently, this is very finicky. Like, even the speedrunners that work this shit out are saying that it's like round about a 30% chance. They also worked out how you can, you know, tell when it's gonna work, which is helpful. There we go. And all his birthday, nobody cares. Violet's birthday, more letters from Dimitri.
Mortal Savant is in 3 houses.
Mortal Savant is indeed in 3 houses.
It's just bad.
Yeah. Leonie's birthday, doesn't matter.
Professor.
Professor. Yeah. Hi, Dimitri.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the was good. I just saw I wish Mortal Savant was in 3 houses.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing is just Gerald going. Yeah, Dorothea, thank you. Perfectly made game with no flaws or exploits whatsoever. No, I mean, where's the lie? Where's the flaw? Find me. He's training in lances now. To do. I don't know why, but he is. Oh, hey! S rank for black magic on Mercy. A+ on white magic for Annie. All right.
Ingrid's got her S+
in lances. That's great.
And she's really close to her S+ in flying.
I'm gonna switch her to flying and authority, I guess. Probably.
Yeah. Or flying and swords. Get her better with the Viscum.
True story. Should probably switch everybody to swords.
Once they max out their main stuff.
Yeah.
At least all our Viscum
Flane's
crew.
got an S+ in white magic now.
The Flame switches to to reason and swords.
I mean, seems reasonable. And also sortable.
Of course.
Interesting. I'm starting to get it.
Practice is paying off.
I'd never have learned this back in my room. Now to apply this knowledge.
White magic range.
Let's see it in action.
Bow prowess.
I understand
white
more
tone fair.
I'll make good use
red
of
axe
this power.
plus 10.
Yeah, I'm getting
More axe crits. Alright, fantastic. Bernie and Ashton stable duty. It's the 31st. It's the dude's birthday. We're not. We've celebrated this already. I would hope Annie would know how faith works
there
at
you are.
rank
His
S.
Highness was looking for you.
Shut up, Gil. Jesus Christ. Okay. Just gonna. Where would it be? It'd be in the storehouse, right? Because it's a gift.
Probably. Yeah, we do have 5 of them.
There are 5 of them? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It just means we have a way of tracking how many times we've reset the month.
Yeah, it's whatever that number is minus 1. We're up to... Okay, let's keep an eye on our money. We're at 138,724. Because it hasn't been telling us when we've been getting more money. But it also hasn't, like, been telling us several things. So, 138,700, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Who needs... You need to not be doing lances anymore. You are now gonna do,
Sword.
Custom focus, sword, and flying. Right. Who else? You are now going to do... custom focus of reason and sword. Or sword and reason. Fine, be that way. Alright, fantastic. 138,724. Gilliam just really wants to tell us how proud he is of his fake Canadian accent. Oh, right, explore. Hold on, I gotta check for Viscums. Literally everybody on the team doesn't have a Viscum yet.
Okay.
Hello, doggo of the bench. Golden fish. That is not a Viscum. That is also not a Viscum. That's Mithril. Do you have a Viscum? No, you have Mithril. Do you have a Viscum? Nope, that's Umbral Steel.
Also, who the fuck puts Catherine in Warlock?
That guy.
Hey.
Obviously. Hey! Come along.
Singing is so... Ouch.
Dorothea's getting real close to that S+.
At which point we no longer bring Dorothea to choir practice.
Nope. Yes, there we go. Violet's birthday. Who cares? Violet's birthday. Got another letter from Dimitri.
Woo!
Leonie's birthday.
We still don't give a shit.
Prophet.
Time to talk to Dad.
Oh, he didn't even get the f out that time. I'm becoming too efficient. It's the 30th. Oh, so close. Okay, Dedue's now up to a C in lances.
Ingrid shot straight up to a D+ from an E.
Also maxed her flying. Dorothea's now master of white magic. Time to put her on exclusively sword.
Yep. Lysithia's almost got her S+ in reason.
There must be more I can do.
Light healer.
How
Movement
best to
+1
use
for
this
Ash.
skill?
Flying effect null. You have a shield that does that. You don't need a slot.
Can I use this off the bat?
I'm a quick study.
White Tome
I
Fair.
work to grow.
Prowess.
Well worth the effort.
Prowess. Bernie and Ash did stable duty for 3 weeks. It's the dude's birthday. Welcome back to the first of the month. Skip fake Canadian accent Gilliam. I love how this kind of undercuts the emotional impact of the letter in the comics. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
It's more meme fodder.
That's actually Dedue getting taught more than 2 things, so his increased stats overflow into a new character box. Yeah, I know, it's great. Alright, goals, let's see. Ingrid, congratulations, you are now working on exclusively sword. Actually, you know what, sword and authority. There you go. Work on sword and authority. Sword and authority seems right. Dorothea, congratulations, you are... Well, you've got a thing specifically for just doing sword, so there you go.
Well, she still doesn't have maxed out reason, though.
Oh, does she not?
No.
I thought she
She's
did.
only at an A+. So we can put her on sword and reason.
We'll just put her on reason, get her there faster. Alright, good. Explore. Oops. Oh, running into stuff. Hello, bench doggo. Viscum! Give it. Oops. No, I said give. Give the... Yes, there we go. Thank you. Give the Viscum. Appreciate. Yeah, we're definitely getting money.
Yes, we are. Did you just buy moose?
I did.
Oh, you're giving the moose.
Doggo of the bench! I bequeath on you this moose!
It's really expensive. Enjoy.
I wanted to give Doggo of the bench a treat. We have infinite money. The fuck does it matter?
We also haven't even touched our bouillons yet.
You're maxed, right?
Yeah.
Lawrence, come here.
Cause like hell if we're taking Manuela.
Lawrence with your E in white magic. Alright. Let's do the time warp again. Today, hold the button.
Bio, it only took us literally the entire game, but we finally found a use for that moose.
And I didn't even buy it from Guild just to spite him. Gotcha. Manuela's birthday. Nobody cares. It's Violet's birthday. Give me more gifts, Dimitri.
Wait, he can use magic as a High Lord? Dimitri?
Everyone can use Wait.
Not all the classes can use magic, even if they've got the ranks. But apparently...
I'll have to...
nope, Dylan's saying no, he actually can't use as a High Lord. Okay, I was about to say, like, that doesn't make sense.
Professor.
It's the 29th. But it's still Dorothea. Okay, Dimitri has an S in lances. Alright. Ingrid getting them gains. Bernie's up to an A in horse. Time for that S plus in reason for Lysithea.
Which means it's time for her to switch over to just faith for a little while.
That worked out well.
Nice fair.
Just not
reason
there.
level
How
5.
best to use
Founder and defensive tactics.
I got
movement
it.
plus 1.
I'm getting to the heart of it.
Perseverance is the
Fair.
There is always more
Nice
to
crit. Founder. Alright. Fantastic. Running action stable duty for 3 weeks. It's Dedu's birthday. Thought now occurs that Violet reaffirming her love for Dorothea every loop just makes her Homura, making Dorothea Madoka. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, that's not inaccurate. Yeah, we're making, like, $2,000 every time. Alright, explore.
Hi.
Professor, where are you getting all these railguns? I thought they took you like a month to make. They do, but...
Yeah. You don't want to know how many months I've lived in the last month. Umbral Steel. Mithril. Church.
Hey.
What dude bro just said hey to us when we spawned into the church?
Hey!
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy. That reminds me.
Hold on, just a thing that I'm curious about.
Oh yeah, you should upgrade statues if you can, because it'll make a difference.
400.
See you again soon. Need something?
It'll impact our
See you
brawling
again
skill
soon.
development, apparently. If we upgrade the statue.
I mean, yeah, but...
Or we could update the other statue that we don't care about.
Well, I'm getting unlucky this time. There we go. Gotcha.
Professor.
He wants to focus on sword and authority. She wants to go to focus on a sword fighting class. No, you're good doing what you are, thanks.
Yeah, Sword Authority is a much better choice for you, Ingrid.
Thank you for the letter. I like that I've turned this into Groundhog's Day.
Professor.
Yep. So what were they getting the movement +1 from mastering?
It wasn't from master, it was just from getting high enough in riding, I think.
Oh, Dew almost has his S+ in heavy armor. Ingrid's just flying through sword.
I mean, she always was a tryhard.
I still need to improve.
Practice is paying off. I'm a quick study.
Hopefully this proves you.
Age is but a number.
I suppose it's working.
I'm finding my focus.
I'm getting...
Dude's birthday. It's the first of the month.
Oh.
It's the second of the month. Goals. Okay. You are moving over to sword and horse.
Not horse and authority?
Well, I mean, if we end up handing him a Viscum.
Granted, but he's also one of the people we actually utilize gambits on.
Fine, I'll let him do sword and authority then. You still need your white magic, so I suppose you are switching to sword white magic. Oh, Splatoon 3.
Do we know who the perfect candidates for the Dark Knight class are? Honestly...
We don't have the Dark Knight class, so...
Yeah.
It's sort of irrelevant in our case.
I'm not really working with it right now. Theoretically, Lorenz would be well suited for it.
Okay.
I mean...
2 there.
Lindhart would theoretically be okay. Same with Hubert.
You have 1. 3. Pretty sure we need a total of 3 Viscums. Maybe 4. So if once we find 3 more Viscums from where we are now, we don't have to keep resetting for Viscums anymore. Okay, once we find 2 more Viscums from where we are now. Could buy that, right?
Hey.
Yeah, but why would you ever let Lorenz use his...
Don't let Lawrence use Thrices. That's Lysithia's. Belongs to her.
Singing is so much fun.
Me.
Good job, Lorenz. You have an E+ in Faith now.
Right. Interesting.
We can always do the sports later.
Yep. First try.
Nice.
Oh, Lawrence. Oh, I guess, yeah, he'll just interrupt if we
that's true.
don't do the thing.
Professor, have you been looking for me again?
No.
I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions
Says he
for
who found
lighthearted
us.
chats of this kind be kept to a minimum.
People have been complaining, dude.
What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously
That
a
is true, we do
conspiracy
get support
against me.
points from
There is
player
no
practice.
manner in which
Yeah,
I could
that's true.
possibly be considered bothersome.
How unfortunate for Lorenz that he isn't going to remember any of this
Professor, I assure
conversation.
you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought.
Yeah, there's not a conspiracy here. Get your life under control.
But if you truly do insist, please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree.
So, no commenters then, huh?
Typically, yes. Even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals. It is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all of Fodlan. So as you can see, the fate of the whole world rests upon my shoulders.
Good for you.
If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty.
Are you?
That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down.
So I was looking at, like the supports
I would rather
in
not
Three
cause
Hopes
trouble for
recently.
you after all.
And obviously Shez can like S rank with everybody not named Gatekeeper, Arval, Rhea, Sothis.
Yeah.
So can Byleth. The interesting thing is that Shez gets support conversations with everybody not named the above people, and Byleth, despite being able to get, you know, high, like full ranks with everybody, only has support conversations
with Shez.
No, well, yeah, Shez, but also Gerald.
Yeah.
It's just Shez and Gerald, but she can get like full ranks with everybody else. It's really weird. It's Byleth's birthday. More letters from Dimitri. It's Leonie's birthday. Skipping the crap out of that.
Professor, do you think Edelgard was...
There's tons of Arval convos. They just happen throughout the course of the game. Okay, S+ and heavy armor for Dedu. And he has her S in faith.
That worked out well.
There must be more I can do.
I understand. Still a long way to go.
All that work was worth it.
How best to use this skill?
I'm glad I'm getting better. I see. Aha!
Always something new to learn.
I'm getting...
Professor, do you think Adel... This is like the 8th time this has happened, Dimitri. She's gonna show up, so stop asking. What are you even talking about? Ah. Alright, let's adjust some goals. Okay, Dedu, congratulations. You are no longer focusing on horse and heavy armor. You're now focusing on horse and axe. Who else is goals? Did anybody else max things out? I don't think so. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, sweet. Moving on to checking for Viscams. We still need 2 more.
Hello.
Hello indeed. Oh, that's not a Viscam. That's 11 sword, which is not a Viscam. Master Seal. That's an Umbral Seal. Or Umbral Steel, rather. Umbral Seal. Really, it's just by looping to make Lysithea do better on her test, but to an absurd degree. Yeah, imagine if we'd known about this back then, right?
Right.
We could have solved, so we could have literally stolen everyone.
Singing
Like,
is
literally,
so much fun.
actually
Everyone should
everyone.
enjoy themselves while they're doing
Because
it.
we could have just forced the issue with choir practice. Just bring everybody with us to choir practice.
Yep.
Eventually we'll have enough, like, support rank. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Nope. This is a fickle mistress, I will say that. Or daily meals, yeah, that's true too. You want to change from focusing on riding to focusing on riding. Lance and riding. No, just riding, thank you. It's our birthday, we got a letter. Yeah, I suppose daily meals would help too.
Professor.
Think of all the free support we could have gotten. I know, right? Why would we train Lysithea on horses? How would that help?
I think the idea is to get her the extra movement.
I mean, she's got... The problem is that she's got,
She also has arguably much better.
yeah, like she has too much
for
other
her.
stuff to put on. Is the real issue.
That worked out well.
I'll do what I must.
X crit plus 10! To do can crit harder now. Not that he really needed the support,
Now to
but
keep
he has
polishing
it
my
now.
skill. I've really gotten.
Whose birthday? First of the month. Eventually, Byleth will be able to just quote that card from memory. Okay. Anybody max anything? I don't believe so. Doesn't look like it. How many times can the verdant rain, moon, moon, rain, moon, moon happen, rain, moon? Everything is a moon. This game is just about moons.
It is basically a game about moons. That's true.
Hey.
Yeah, she can't go into Dark Knight. We've been over this. Lysithea cannot go into Dark Knight. We do not have access to it. Like, I have the DLC for it, but I've not done Cindered Shadows. And as a result, we cannot go to Abyss, and we cannot get the seals to allow Dark Knight. It's not a thing.
Technically, Dark Knight isn't DLC. Valkyrie is.
Yeah. She doesn't need the extra movement. She has like 1,000,000 range anyway. Thanks to Lawrence. Now, if we could get her into Dark Flyer,
Professor,
have more Peg Knights hanging around.
Yes, Dimitri, we do think Edelgard's gonna show up.
Someone we love, it's still Dorothea. As it's always been from the game. Somebody mastered something.
That
2
worked out
people
well.
mastered things.
I'll do my best with this.
Oh, Mercy mastered reason, it would seem.
How best to use one step before the next step.
I must always improve.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
Let's put it to the test.
Oh, Flane also mastered reason.
Age is but a number.
It's all instinct.
This'll help keep me alive. I'm getting it.
Oh, and Shamir,
Shamir mastered bows.
She finally caught up to Ash and Bernie after all this time.
Ah, there you are. His Highness was looking for you.
Well, yeah, obviously, if you're gonna make a DLC that gives, you know, the like, you can't just suddenly make the ladies not the premier magic users. That would be, like, against the rules. Mercy! Congratulations. You are now learning Sword and Authority. Have fun with that. You're bad at swords. I don't care. Figure it out. Family style. Congratulations. Flane, you are also now doing Sword and Authority. Shamir, I guess you're doing Lance and fucking, I don't know, riding or something? Who cares? You do you. Alright, check the monastery for more Viscams. We'll need 2 more.
Hello.
We'll need 1 more. Just 1 more Viscum to go, and we'll be all set.
Hey.
Hey. And I won't feel compelled to actually come into the monastery every time anymore.
Right?
Sing.
Oops. It's being a fickle bitch. There we go. I don't care about your fake accent, Gilliam. Well, I did have 3 licensees in that batch, that's true. It's just in time travel hard, yet time travel inconsistent, at least. I guess. Whoops. She was Force Spice or something? I don't remember.
Oh, did we accidentally
Yeah,
go
I
into
accidentally
Leone?
went into Leone.
I think I might still have her up. A minute. But yes, I believe she was Force Spice.
I hit A instead of B. You could switch controllers.
Yes. Force Spice and
Thanks for
Angelica.
inviting. Thanks.
Yeah, have some tea.
Hot, hot, hot.
Good, we poisoned her. Carol. Honest
I see.
security. Evaluating allies.
Back home, I always trained alone. No one else in my village wanted to be a mercenary.
Not Sire Price.
Not Sire Price. No.
Wow.
Oops. Oh, yes, in the
Thanks
party.
for the tea. Invite me by again sometime.
Man, I'm bored. I guess I can have tea with that bitch. Yeah. Right?
Professor.
Professor. No. We don't care. Could you theoretically get infinite charm? I mean, there is a hard cap. Why are we all suddenly so strong? Because you all finished training in the Hypebola Lion Tamer. The hell does that mean, Professor? No idea, but it's at least hypersonic.
Of course.
Theoretically, yes, you could get
I'll do
infinite
my
charm
best
like
with
this as
this.
well by
Can I
farming
use
tea
this
parties.
off the bat?
Perseverance is the key. I'll try to put this to use. I understand more.
Yeah, I understand.
We just had a bunch of people hit S ranks, by the way.
Serial maxed out axes.
Yeah. It's the dude's birthday. It's the first.
Huh.
Alright, let's find the people that have maxed things. Oh, Linhart has finished Black Magic. How nice for him. I actually just don't care, Linhart. It's fine. You figure yourself out. Come up with a suggestion of what you'd like to learn, and I will okay it. I don't care what it is, I'll okay it. You know what? You can focus on sword and horse now, I suppose. Or no, horse and black magic. Yeah, you're gonna max horse before too long anyway. Serial, you are now focusing on axe and flying and you know what? Just for kicks and giggles, congratulations, you're now discount Claude.
We're making you a Barbarossa without giving you Barbarossa.
Yeah, basically. Alright, show me that last Viscum so we can stop going into the monastery and speed this up. We could also probably farm infinite master seals from the tournament, if we really wanted to. What steel? Umbrel steel. Throw. Steel. Damn it. Black magic would probably be good. Then Marianne could at least get upgraded to Grimoire for how little that would actually do for us. Yeah, I know. It's It's something that's, you know, reasonable.
Singing
Of course, training her in swords would be useful if she ever had to be fielded, so that she could, like, you know, do stuff. Hey, Lawrence can heal now, so that's cool. I wonder if they're ever gonna patch this.
I hope not. It's quite nice.
Professor.
Focus on riding to focus on axe and flying to... No, you're not going to be a wyvern rider, Ash. It's Manuela's birthday. Nobody cares. It's Violet's birthday. Oh, I can't just mash B to get out of this menu. I actually have to pick something. I don't think I can just mash B to say I didn't want to do things.
Professor.
Like an endless recurring nightmare. Never wake up from. Or we have to keep saying how much we love Dorothea.
All the more reason to train diligently.
Interesting. How best to use...
I'm a quick study.
Okay, Dorothea's finished
one
reason.
step before the next.
I am getting to the heart of it.
I'll try to put this to use.
Marianne just hit a S in horses, I think.
This'll be useful.
Well worth the
effort.
This'll help keep me alive.
Yeah, I understand.
Catherine just S-ranked swords. Or S+ swords, rather. D's birthday.
Ah, there you are. His Highness was looking for you.
Ash just wants to learn how he can accurately shoot people while also flying at high speed. I mean, I guess we could turn Ash into discount Claude as well if we really wanted to.
We could.
Like, this game doesn't care. It'll let you use any weapon from any class. Like, it genuinely doesn't. The only thing it restricts is magic.
Yep.
The only thing we can't do is make Ash a Peg Knight. Because male. Sag. Oh, right, we still don't care about you. Alright, you can do whatever you want. Dorothea! Time for you to get real good at sword, I guess.
Yep.
Because I can't be bothered to set something else up when you have a default that I can just go to. Catherine! I do not care. Come up with something new to do yourself and we'll talk.
Dylan, I mean, Ash could use Falnot. It'd be a bad idea, but he could.
I mean, Bernie already has Falnot.
Hello.
We gave that to Bernie. Umbral Steel. Mithril.
We could literally make Bernie discount,
Killing Edge Plus.
We could literally make Bernie discount Claude, because she can actually use Falnot.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey.
Although I think she actually has a better crest. Assuming it ever activates, which it doesn't, but you know. If it did. And he's gonna hit that S plus in faith on this loop. Well, his birthday. Skip. Well, his birthday. Skip. It's Leonie's birthday. Skip. Gotta go have a meeting with Edelgard where we realize we have irreconcilable differences. We could just give Ash the other Saint's Relic bow that we have. In fact, I think I did. Pretty sure he has it.
I still need to improve.
I'll do my best with that. All that work was worth it.
I'm getting the hang of it.
I'll try to put this to
It seems my
well worth the effort.
At least Dorothea will have enough rings for each of her fingers. Yo, true story. How many rings can we give this woman? And why is the answer all of them? Time to go fix Annie's, like, thing. This has been a complete, like... I'd say it's a no progress week, but it's actually been probably our most
like, honestly, this might be our most productive
week we've ever had. It's just that, you know, like...
there's not been a lot of plot getting done.
It's gonna be a real light week for you, Bio. You're not gonna have to do shit.
I mean, there's some memeable stuff here.
Oh, Lysithia, you finished Faith. Congratulations. Sword and Authority. Sedith, you get brought along as an adjutant. So, you're now working on Sword and Authority as well.
Because you're technically backup squad.
You're technically backup squad, and I will probably be handing you a Viscum once we have enough. Which is going to be on this run. We're going to get the final one, right? Right? This is the last Viscum. I was going to be your... Byleth's going to be the only one that doesn't have an S+ in, like, her primary stats, because I'm just not bothering to do, like, training for it. Brave Lance Plus. Shit, damn it! Endless hate parody. Wait, you finished Faith.
Yep. We could take Dimitri and Lorenz.
We could punish Leonie by making her go to church, since she apparently hates it.
We could take Serial, or... we could do extra bonding time for Marianne and, Dimitri.
Marianne's already maxed her Faith, though.
I
mean, you're not wrong, though. That does sound like an idea.
Extra mandatory bonding time for Dimitri and Marianne.
I can't sing very loud.
I like how the reason that was brought up for this being a thing last week was that it could be used to make sure Dimitri and Marianne get their A-Sport. Yeah, I mean, look, we're doing it, okay?
It just took us a while to remember that that was part of our point.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is...
Didn't take much.
First of all, see, we did it.
Spared again.
So it would seem. I told you that you were extraordinarily lucky.
Sometimes I think that must be true. But why me?
Oh, you know how else we could be farming, like, support? Is just sticking people on the jobs over the week?
Yep.
Is this the goddess's way of telling me to make something of myself? There are so many others who are much more deserving of life.
I often think the same of myself, especially after battles where many lives were lost. But I must go on living. I cannot give in to death so readily. It is my duty to atone for my sins, and to pay for the lives I've taken. I suppose that must be why the goddess allows me to live on.
Is there a reason she allows me to live?
Only you can know that. But I believe there is a reason. Marianne, life is difficult.
It is a burden. It feels terrible to continue standing when so many others had to fall.
If that is so, then carry on as you are. There is no need for you to force yourself to smile as your soul bleeds. But please, whatever you do, do not give up on yourself or your precious life.
What do you mean?
If you were to die, I would be devastated.
You never have been easy to read.
Is that so?
Everyone says that I need to cheer up, but you may be the first person to tell me not to. Your life must also be difficult for you to understand my position.
So it is. I often feel I am not strong enough to live it.
I think our difficulties have brought us closer together.
Do you?
That and, you know, bonding over, you know, horses.
Yep.
Absolutely. Please, Dimitri, promise you'll live through this war and long after. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you.
As long as you are carrying on, I have yet another reason to carry on myself. I promise to the goddess of Fodlan that I will never give you cause to despair.
They really do have such a sweet support.
Anyway, back to the calendar. I feel like this is getting less consistent as time goes on.
Claude has some really spectacular supports.
I like the one where he gave Byleth his bow and then left. That was a good support. Marianne, life sucks, and sometimes you get knocked off your horse. But you just have to get back up and eat that horse. Why did I say that? Sorry, my head has been hurting lately for some reason.
Is this what success
Oh, there's a lot of
feels like?
people maxed out in things again.
I'm glad I'm getting back. I'll try to put this to use.
Marianne,
It seems my proficiency.
I'll make good use of this.
I'm getting it.
I get it.
I mean, some of them are just people that I can't be bothered to set
yeah,
stuff
well.
for. In fact, all of them are people that I just can't be bothered to set stuff for. Dimitri's about to hit an S in swords, which is pretty sweet.
No, he's about to hit an A+.
Oh, right. Well, the dude's about to hit an S+ in axes. Which is pretty swish. Like, honestly, I think we kind of loop this until everybody is at an S+ in their, like, respective
main thing.
actual main stat. Which is probably going to be either this next loop or the following one when to do maxes out axes. So.
Ah, there you are.
Like, yeah, we could go super overkill and go until everybody's maxed everything, but that sounds like it's going to take, for one thing, that's going to take literally an eternity.
I mean, honestly, though, at this rate, we might as well just finish out the stream doing this, because otherwise we get 30 minutes into the main mission for...
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean,
And honestly,
maybe we just go back to doing like the rest of the month the normal way to get up to the point of the mission. You know?
So here's what I was gonna suggest. We finish out the stream doing this. We start at the beginning of the month again, so that we can class change Ash and Bernie into Faux Pals, and then go run combat missions the rest of the month to try and get them to max out the class.
Literally just speed run combat missions. I mean, that's certainly an idea.
Because at least that way, you know, we're giving them their best chance of actually finishing the class before the game's done.
Explore, explore.
Professor! Professor!
Professor! Gilbo Plus. Mithril. Damn it. Umbral Shield. Double damn it. Damn it! I think, like, once we get that S+, I think what I'm gonna do is start looping this in such a way that we're working on Byleth stuff. So, like, dropping into the monastery and doing the monastery, like, just doing the monastery stuff and then skipping all the instruction.
I mean, fair.
Like, Byleth is wicked behind at this point. Like, genuinely very behind. Although she's actually coming up on her S+ in Light Magic. Is kind of the one I care more about, to be honest. Because we're primarily using her as a dodge tank.
Yeah.
No.
Bernie, Ash, congratulations on mastering your riding lessons. Here, have these free horses. But we didn't learn anything about off-screen Dimitri. God damn it! Oh, no birthday party for you, Leonie. Not again. I already did it twice by accident. Yes, Edelgard's gonna show up. No, we're not going to be able to resolve our differences peacefully. We're still on the murder Edelgard train. All aboard the Edelgard murder train. Yo, you guys, it was snowing here today. True story.
It was. It was snowing when I did my home inspection. Which meant for all the bits we had to do outside, I was just very cold.
I like you just casually dropping that. I haven't said anything about it. Ellen Sarge almost did on like stream on Thursday, but I was like, I don't know if you should. It's just
That worked out well.
Of course. I'm technically still not telling
practice is paying
most
off.
people I run into on a day-to-day.
I think I've got the...
But
this proves
I'm getting it.
The internet can know.
Yeah, somebody just
I
maxed horses. I don't know who. But somebody just maxed. Oh, hey, Shamir randomly started working on horses.
It might have been Marianne, maybe?
Maybe.
Huh.
Okay. Did Dedue get the thing? He did not. He's still short. This month, though. I mean, obviously this month, but there's a loop. Oh, Bernie maxed horses. Congratulations, you are now working on sword. Just sword. Fuck it. Just work on sword. You also just work on sword. Blaine's up to an A in sword. Good job, Flame.
What's the other thing Flane's working on? Is she working on Sword
Authority.
Authority?
Yeah, Sword Authority. Dimitri's about to hit an S in Authority. Ash is about to hit S plus in Horse. Actually, he's gonna hit S plus in... He's gonna hit S plus even if I add on another, like, thing. So you're doing Sword and Riding now. Just get a little bit of Sword in there. As we, you know, approach the end of the Endless 8 loop. Or at least, probably. Something approximating the end of it. Lore.
Even though we're basically still going to be fucking with the time stream until the end of stream tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
At least we had a theme for tonight. At least it was consistent, right? Like,
yep.
The theme was Byleth fucks with the timeline. I'm sorry. Are you literally carrying weeds? You are the worst human. I actually hate that.
Petra's selling drugs.
Hey.
Petra is literally selling weed. Girl.
Singing is out.
Okay, sweet. We're getting there. Where are people? Where anyone? Like, everybody can train us now, is the great thing, right? Like, Marianne, she can teach us about white magic.
Yep.
All we have to do is find our mages, and we're good.
Professor!
Marianne, where are you? You're in here, right?
Dear God, I'll do all.
Hi. Train me in the white magics, please and thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, where is other people's?
Flame!
Flame is over there. Okay, oh, Hanneman, right. Hanneman!
Professor!
You're in your office, aren't you? Your office is down here?
And I've now, especially.
Yeah, whatever. Train me in the black magics, thank you. Lane is over in this bit. You know, Linhart could probably train us too, actually, come to think of it.
Well, at this point.
Thank you.
So...
Oh, that's right. Linhart and Flane are hanging out alone in a room together, and I'm not comfortable.
Have you considered...
I was bored, my mother. I do not understand.
White magic? Teach me the secrets.
When you the winning, well, those of neither side.
Black magic, teach me the secrets. Thank you. Okay, who else can we find? Not Lawrence. Not you two. Actually, Felix theoretically might be able to. Ah, Annie and Mercy. That's an easy one. Where were they, though? They weren't, like, actually in the dining hall.
Violet's literally taught her students too well. Now all of them are better at murder than she is.
Excuse me, doors to the dining hall. I need you to open. Where are Annie and Mercy? They out here?
So...
Down by the pond, maybe?
Hello there.
I truly... I hope this is...
Okay,
Anna can still teach us.
Cynthia's over here. Somewhere. Actually, where though? Oh, all the way up there. I would definitely consider that a different area game. Like,
How about this?
I have strong disagreements with that. Child!
I don't. A king.
Professor!
I'm sorry, did we just get Wolverine meat?
Hang on, I can tell you. In just a second. Yes, we got Omega Wolverine.
Well, that's, something, isn't it? Professor, we tried to cast a spell during training, and for some reason it reduced the target dummy to ashes. What's going on? Should we be scared? No, fear not. The power is welcome. Hi. Train me in white magic, please. Thank you.
Seems like the
By the way, while I'm here, I would like to check your shop.
Welcome.
Right, I forgot. This isn't 3 Hope Santa. I was like, oh, I could just buy some stat drugs. Nope. Wrong game. Calendar? Their birthday.
All the more reason to train.
All that work was worth it. I think I.
To the monastery.
Yes. I'm just gonna do a quick thumb through here and make sure nobody mastered anything that mattered. Didn't. Oh man, only 18% of people explored today. Weird. Come on, one more Viscum. Grant me the remaining Viscum, game.
Haven't we already checked for the month?
No, they reset every week. These are all different people than were here last time.
Hey.
Hey.
Singing is. I'll keep my voice.
Do you think Violet will be proud realizing her class surpasses her at senseless murder?
No, I mean, she trained them, so...
Yeah, actually, I do think she'd be very proud of the murder rate. Like her students' murder rates.
Lane was selling a fish. How unbelievably surprising. You know, just
I'll do all.
just maintaining consistency of character, that's all. Animen!
Lane's also up here somewhere, isn't she?
And Manuela. There's like 5 teachers up here for this. Between like reason and faith, there's like 5 trainers up here. There's Flane and Mini Sedith are in this room.
When you well, those neither.
I was born. My mother. I do not understand.
Manuela is up this way.
When? At this point.
Then we go grab Annie and Mercy.
Any Mercy likes to be Anna.
Professor.
We'll wait for the door to open. And then just run through it instead.
I hope this is.
Hello. Teach me the black magics, thank you.
I truly...
Teach me the white magics, thank you.
If you hit up Anna Marianne, that should
Maybe.
finish maxing out. I mean, Lysithea as well. So you've got enough. Oh no, you don't. But
Resveld blend. Oh man. Elixir. Child.
Sir, I don't mean a king who...
well,
Yep.
Anna should
Yep.
get you the.
Too fucking shy.
Right. Seems like once...
Screw moving the camera. Moving the camera is inefficient. Awesome. We now have white tone
I
fur,
fully grasped this topic.
which is really the end goal here, is for Violet to have black tone fur. We also have support conversations with somebody.
Violet and Marianne.
Looks like, yeah. Oh, that's A rank even. Nice. It'll happen on its own. Yeah, I do kind of want to address something over here. Which is not that I actually want to instruct Matt. Oh. I want to go to the group tasks. You two are both on S ranks now, I think. At least you're both very close to it. Oh no, Ash technically isn't.
Aw, Dimitri gets to be a horse boy for a little bit.
Yeah. Literally the only reason I came over here was to do that. And begin. And there's Marianne.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance.
Yo, what can I help with?
Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
I have a habit of stalking all of my students, yes.
I've spent my life avoiding people, so I wouldn't have to expose them to this horrible burden of a crest. My father was born with it as well. He's the one who told me to avoid others as much as possible.
And then sent me to school, where I would have to deal with
He
others.
said it would be the cause of great unhappiness to both myself and everyone around me. After some time, I was only truly comfortable opening up to animals and the goddess. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection? Or
Yes.
something like that?
But that wasn't the case.
Oh, imagine that, you were lying to me. Let me guess, you were praying to die.
Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her.
Dear goddess, I ask for your help. Heard you needed me for something, so here I am. Professor, I was praying to the goddess. Yeah, same difference, really.
That was my daily prayer.
I mean, Violet
But
sort
now
of
I
makes a
fear the
comment to
idea
that
of dying
extent
and being left alone.
in
She legitimately does.
in support with
I think it's
Shez.
her A rank. It's either her A or her B rank support with Shez. Where, like, Shez is like, if the goddess was listening, I think, like, I'd tell her something. And Violet's like, I think you just did, actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
Shez
waits
walks
until
away
Shez
first,
walks
but
away,
yeah.
but-
I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. I'm still not ready to tell everyone about my crest, but I feel that the burden of my curse has been lifted. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
Give me the strength to carry on.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Hey!
For the two of us, this will be...
Let's give it our all. Good results.
Come on, Ash, max that horse. Close, but not quite.
We still have a couple more.
There must be more.
At least one more time skip in us.
Yep. Show me the Viscum.
Hello.
Hello, doggo of the bench. Nope, that's an umbral seal. That's an iron sword.
Okay.
That's an Tagatugatav. That's a brave sword plus. None of those are Viscums. You all failed me. I don't need to go do choir practice.
Bio did point out, oh neat, extra movement on to do.
Yeah, right? We'll have to see if it's worth it, but yes, it's good to have. Could Marianne teach us black magic? I feel like she couldn't.
No, I think she could teach white magic and writing.
Professor!
Could I trouble you?
I feel like now we're gonna have a tough bit where we have to remember who's actually able to teach us black magic.
I'll do all...
Not her. Hanneman can, that's for sure.
Annie can.
Professor!
What?
I think Lindhart can.
Lindhart can, yeah. Oh, that's Manuela's office. Hanneman!
I've of now, especially.
Yeah, whatever. Teach me black magic, thank you. Flame might be able to. I think she might just be lances and
Have you considered
Faith,
when you the win? Well, neither side.
She has this. She has the level for it, but I don't think she has the
capacity for it.
capacity. Yeah, she doesn't. Manuela, I know can't.
Lysithea only teaches faith.
No, Lysithea teaches both.
In seminar, but I don't think she... I could be misremembering.
Professor.
Hold on, let me just clip through this door.
I hope this is...
Annie can teach.
I truly...
Mercy can teach.
Hey.
I don't mean a king who...
Lysithea, obviously. Okay. Dorothea, inevitably. And that's probably everyone. Thea is in her room, I believe. Whichever one of these is her. Alright. Oh, that's everybody. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anyone else that can teach us black magic. That has, like, both the qualifications for it and the actual, like, level for it.
Wait, what was Lorenzo's level?
S.
Then yeah, no.
Yeah, we hit everyone who's capable. Alright, finish exploring. Actually, better option, calendar. Almost. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Marianne literally had an E in black magic before we said it to her a bit ago. That's why she couldn't qualify for Gremory. Well, she'll be qualifying this time. Yeah, yes. Alright. This is the last cycle. The dude has his S plus and axe.
There must be more I can do.
Making strides. I think I got it. I'll try to put
just
this to
mastered
use.
horses.
Perhaps I'll expect.
Marianne
It's
learned
all
cutting
instinct now.
What's Marianne at on reason now?
B.
Well, she should be able to qualify for Grimoire at this rate.
The dude's birthday.
Huh.
I really should fix that gas leak. I know, right? Okay, so...
let's do certifications.
Yes. Just gonna save. Okay, certifications. Violet, you're good. We don't need to worry about you. Dimitri, you're also good. Dedu, you're good. Ash. Hey, Ash, do you qualify for Horseboy? Oh, look at that. You qualify for Horseboy. Who would have fucking thought? More speed is good. We like extra speed. Here you go. Ash gets a fucking horse! Yes. There you go.
Bernie!
Hold on 1 second.
How is there nothing he qualifies for?
Not enough faith, not enough reason, not enough axes or heavy armor, not enough bows. Let the record show I tried to give him a horse, okay? He wasn't actually going to go into that class, but I did try to provide him a horse. It just didn't work. Hey, you want to go to Immortal Savant? Ingrid doesn't qualify for anything else. Hey Bernie, how do you feel about Bow Knight? Yeah? Yeah, you thinking Bow Knight's a good play here?
Certainly a good look on her.
More speed.
More defense, too.
Horse. Pass.
I passed. I passed.
I mean, you had no chance of failure, so this is not a surprise, actually. Dorothea, you're just being a dancer. We've established this. Petra, it doesn't matter. Lysithea, you're not moving out of Grimoire. Marianne, how do you feel about... Only 69%.
Well, because she's still only at a B in reason. But she should be able to pass. We just might want to save before we send her through it.
Yep. She has a better than even chance of passing. Is there anyone else we actually had to class change? Like, oh, Serial maybe?
Yeah, he can maybe
31.
move it because he doesn't have Lance.
Okay, well, mind.
I mean, that just might mean we shift his goals.
Hey, you know what's really funny is if you get this, you've skipped straight from second tier to final tier.
Yeah,
like you
that's true.
skip the entire high mid tier. Yeah, there's a good
girl.
Stat bonus. +6 defense. There you go. You're a Grimoire now. Congratulations. Is that it? Can we? Nope.
Can we shift Cyril's goals from here?
Yeah, it's right up here.
Just give him Lance as a goal. Instead of Axe, because he's got an S+ in that anyway. Just set him to bow.
Well, he's on bow and flying at the moment is what he's on.
Right, but he's got high enough... maybe just give him Lance flying for now, just so that he can maybe move into... Wyvern Lord. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but...
Seth needed something for it, right? What was Seth missing?
Was Seth missing anything for it?
I mean, yeah, because he... Oh, axe and flying.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we get Cyril's rank in Lance's up really any, and he's gonna be good. She does look good in Grimoire.
Okay, so. Let's store these spare Viscums for the time being. And take a look at some stuff. Abilities. Alright. White magic range +1 is, like, obviously very useful. That's also very useful. White magic avoid, very useful. White tome fair. Grants attack +5 when using white magic. Does that matter? It's better than magic +2.
Yeah, it's definitely better than magic +2.
Unless she's using the Viscum, in which case it's not. But we're giving up 2 points of damage with the Viscum for 3 points of damage.
When we have her mage tanking, which honestly I think is fair because she's not necessarily in danger when we have her Viscuming.
Yeah. Let's put White Tome Fair on. Did she get anything else that matters? I don't think so, right?
No.
Dimitri, did you get anything we need to worry about?
I mean, he got movement +1, which might be...
Pomp and Circumstances giving luck and charisma.
+4 by the looks of it.
Yeah. Movement +1 would give him extra range. Like, that's kind of the only thing I'm really looking at is... Oh, Lance Crit.
Lance Crit would probably be worthwhile. Maybe more...
So I think we swap out Pomp and Circumstance for Lance Crit, and then, like... Swordbreaker just gives us hit and avoid versus swords. Hit and avoid versus swords. Okay. That's luck and charisma, that's dexterity.
But luck impacts crit already, doesn't it?
I think so. If we swap movement +1 on top of dex, right? And then do like lance crit on top of sword breaker. And then you already have lance fair from your class, so we can't double that. That gives you extra defense, extra crit chance, extra crit chance, extra crit chance, or no, crit avoid, and dodge, and hit chance. And then more movement range. That I think works for Dimitri. To do, you're gonna be an interesting one. So. Strength +2, axe prowess is more hit rate with axes, which is extremely important actually, because axes are super inaccurate.
Yeah.
Battalion Wrath is bonus crit chance if your battalion is below a 3rd endurance. I mean, it's quite a lot of crit, but I kind of think that axe crit +10 is
on the whole
probably more useful. And also I think that axe fair, oh, you already have it from your class, never mind, doesn't matter. So movement +1 is probably going to be more helpful than lance breaker, I would argue. That lets him position better. That's more damage. Yeah, I think that's a good layout for to do. Ash, we get anything relevant for you? We got movement. Does movement beat out anything here? I don't think it does. I think everything else is too...
Well, especially because now that he's on his horse, he already got a bump to his movement.
That's true. And his range. And also, he already has bow fair, so we don't even need to worry about bow fair. Mercy. White tome fair and black tome fair are both very good.
I mean, honestly, one of them could overwrite magic +2.
Reason, faith, fiendish blow, white magic rain. Black magic range. You know what might be the best option here? Like, if we skip both of the tome fairs, we still have fiendish blow, which is a bigger, like, increase. We could just give her white magic range, black magic range, faith, reason, fiendish blow.
I mean, honestly, that works for me. And that's probably what we're gonna do with most of our grimoires, I'd imagine.
Most likely. Any fiendish blow, reason, a rally speed can go. Give her a white magic range, and
Faith level 5 over
Faith.
magic +2.
Probably.
Although, Annie tends to be one of our main Viscomers. Is there anything on any sword skills she's picked up that might be more worthwhile?
Well, she doesn't have, like, sword fair. If she had sword fair, I'd give her that, but, like, I don't think so.
You don't even think sword prowess might be more useful? But...
It's not damage, and she doesn't really have hit rate issues, necessarily. Ingrid. Lance prowess level 5. Lance crit, yes, obviously. You have lance fair from your class already. Darting blow, yes. Flying effect, no, we don't need. Alert stance is just better. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see anything we can really do on Ingrid to get any kind of... Huh. You know what? I think if we give her Defiant Avoid, and she gets hit, and she gets into low health, she'll never be hit again.
I suppose that's probably true.
Bernie, bow, range, thingy, strength. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, you're sort of in the exact same boat that Ash was with it, which is that you're solid. White range, Fiendish Blow, Sword Avoid is extremely good. Magic +2. I think that might actually be the best lineup for Dorothea. Honestly. The only other thing I could think is maybe swapping out White Magic Avoid or like Magic +2 for White Magic Range +1. But I think the Magic +2 for the extra Viscum damage is probably better overall on her. Reason Faith, Dark Magic Range, Sword Prowess. Oh yeah, you don't need Sword Prowess, let's be honest. Trade that out for White Magic Range +1. That gets you more range on Seraphim, which is better for murder, death, killing, you know, monsters. Marianne. We're gonna hand you White Magic Range +1 for sure.
Over Miracle, absolutely.
We're gonna hand you Movement +1 over Axebreaker. And we're gonna
White
hand you
Tome Fair
White
over
Tome Fair over
Dexterity.
Dex +4. And that'll do just fine. Sedith. Honestly, you're probably fine. Flane. Seal Magic can go in favor of Morlock Magic Range.
Cereal.
Cereal. Axe Fairy already has. Death Blow is bonus strength when he initiates combat, which is fine. We'll trade that over Close Counter.
Yeah.
Lance Breaker is fine. Alert Stance. Put that on just in case.
Axe Crit might also be
Oh, Axe Crit, yeah.
over Strength +2.
No, I think, like... So, I didn't see Lance Crit or Axe Crit. We'll put that on over there, because, like, Alert Stance is great if you're, you know, sitting there and, like, not doing stuff. Which tends to be something we're having Ingrid do more than we would be having Cyril do. And that's everybody figured out there.
Saving time.
I do need to address Ash and Bernie's combat arts, because they're not going to have access to the other one anymore, right? Oh no, I guess because that was a bonus one, right? That wasn't like something that was actually assigned. I don't have to worry about it. I thought I did, but I don't. Saving time. So next time,
we redo this month for the last time.
Next time, what we do is we just do battle.
Yep.
It's just straight battles. To get some, you know, last minute experience in, to, you know, get some...
I do think it might be worthwhile, in between weeks too, though, to give Cyril a chance to, like, actually train him, because we don't actually need to actively train most of our other people, just to see if we can get his lance high enough for him to actually make it into Wyvern Lord.
Marianne has one. Blanking. Who else comes with us?
Sedith is technically...
Cereal. I haven't given Cereal one yet. I already handed Sedith one, so that's fine.
Luckily, I don't think Dew or Dimitri have one.
They don't. Although at this point, that's kind of intentional. Yeah, so I guess the way you would possibly do it would be to... I guess I'd put it on Dimitri for now.
Although both of their magic scores are actually garbage, so it...
Yes.
So it really doesn't serve much in terms of practical purpose.
No, it doesn't. But there we go. I hand one to Dimitri just for funsies. And just like that. So yeah, next week, a lot of battle. A lot of battle. Start with memes, then a lot of battle. And, you know, we actually actually, depending on how fast the combat goes, which is probably going to be much faster than we think it is, because everybody's got S's and S pluses and everything now.
Yeah.
Then maybe we'll get to at least seeing the start of the actual map that's coming up. But
Although
we
do also have to do 3 combats every time we do combat. And...
yeah, that's true. So, you know, is what it is.
So I find it somewhat unlikely we're gonna clear 9 combats next session, but
we'll see. We'll see. But that's a next week us kind of problem.
Yep.
So, until next week, everyone.
We'll catch you guys next time.